Joe and I have been together for almost 21 years. In 1998, we had a commitment ceremony witnessed by a large number of family and friends. In 2002, after years of planning, Eliza was born, the biological child of Joe, and made possible by an egg donor and a surrogate mother, two wonderful women who made it possible for us to have a child. I legally adopted Eliza after her birth, and so Joe and I are both her legal parents, her only parents. We have lived happily in the supportive community of Ann Arbor since 2002. I work at the Ann Arbor Public Schools while Joe is in private practice as a therapist. Joe receives health, dental, and vision insurance through my employer. We are both significant contributors to the state of Michigan as taxpayers. The law recently passed by the legislature and signed by Governor Snyder would make it illegal for Ann Arbor Public Schools to continue paying Joe's benefits. This will cost our family several $1,000s as we seek replacement insurance. More important than the financial burden, we feel that our family is under attack. We feel that the legislators who passed this bill and the governor seek to undermine our family because we are same-sex partners. I've tried to understand why this is. I've read and been told that it is a financial issue for the state, that the state cannot afford to pay for Joe's benefits. The state clearly has financial problems, but why, I ask, are a small number of families, all with same-sex parents, singled out? As a financial strategy, it just does not make sense. I've not been able to come up with a better answer than this. These political leaders do not like us, they do not support us as a family, and they actually seek to undermine us to make things more difficult for us. This has been a hard lesson for us and even harder to explain to Eliza. In any case, it is clear to me that it is time for us to fight back. I thank the ACLU for putting forward their legal challenge. I thank the many supporters who have voiced their support. I have no personal desire for publicity, neither does Joe, and it is only upon long reflection and consultation with family and friends that Joe and I have honored Eliza's request to be here and to make her voice heard. But clearly, things have gone way out of balance in Lansing, and if by raising our voices we can help our political leaders to make better decisions, then we are here to be counted. We are fortunate to have many friends and family members in Seattle, Washington. Yesterday's Seattle Times reports that in response to a groundswell in the legislature, Governor Christine Gregoire is prepared to publicly support legal marriage for gays and lesbians in Washington state. We love Michigan and we have many friends and families here as well, but if the current thinking in Lansing continues, if this law is not recognized as an unfair attack on a minority group, then we will have to give very serious thought to taking our family to a place where we are welcome and where we enjoy the same legal protection as other families. Thank you. I have a very brief statement from my partner, Joe. What really stands out to me is how mean-spirited this law is. It seems quite unfair to pick on unmarried couples. If it really is for financial reasons, for cutting the budget, then it would be an equal cut for married and unmarried couples. But this is targeted and it's mean. While other states are legalizing gay marriage, our state is saying you're really not welcome here, and I don't like it. My biggest hope is that the courts will see that this is unfair and against the Constitution in terms of fair and equal treatment. Our daughter is particularly upset. She has been raised by her two dads, and we just don't feel welcome here. Hopefully the courts will understand the decision, and a decision will come swiftly to stop this discrimination. Eliza?
Hello. Hello. My name is Eliza Blakey-Ways. I just want to get to the point. Guess what? We exist. We're not just figures. We're not just something you think about. We are real people just like you. We do the same things. Why do you care what we're doing? Why do you care if my parents want to get married? Why do you care if some people are gay? Some states say it's okay and are freely giving us options to come and have a happy life without having to worry about this kind of law. They are welcoming. How about you just stop worrying about other people's business and get back to your own, your family and friends? Isn't that more important than trying to ruin other people's families? I think it is. If there's any family to worry about, it's your own. Joe, my dad, and Peter, my papa, are both fighting against this law as well. If this law passes, I will not get to spend as much time with Joe because he will need need to see more clients so you can make more money, just like today. The law will damage not only my family, but many others, breaking up relationships slowly but surely. Some families will be leaving because of unfortunate laws you have passed. The Constitution clearly states that everyone is equal under the law. My family and other families are very disappointed in the decisions that have been made recently. We hope you start thinking about what this means to our family and others. You don't have to be mean just because you have the power to do so. Help me understand. It doesn't make sense. It's not wrong. It's not right, and this law is being broken. And the law is being broken. Or bent. That's very deeply. But we can change. We can change together. As a nation, as a state, as a community. We can change this.